The primary school football championships in the male and female categories commenced today in Belize City at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex and the MCC grounds for the girls and boys district championships respectively. 12 schools from across the country converge in the city to determine the best of the best. The winning team from each division gets the opportunity to represent the country internationally in the 2019 Kodikagere Games.
In each district across the country we have district tournaments. The district tournaments would be split up into different zones depending on the geography of the district, because as you know, some of the primary schools are spread out further. For example, in Toledo, very geographically the schools are very far apart. So what we did in Toledo, for example, is we partnered with the Roman Catholic management. If you were to win a zone competition, then you advance to the district finals. The district finals, you have both male and female. And then the champion from the district finals then advances to the nationals. Whereas, as I said earlier, the winner of the nationals in both male and female will represent the country of Belize in next year's U15 Kodikagere Games in Costa Rica.
The primary school national championship program has evolved to become the qualifier for the regional competition. This, National Sports Council Director Marion Jones says, will help the council to identify the young football athletes that can help advance the country in the discipline.
We have been in Kodikagere somewhat advanced in football, so to have a champion from now, we could then put the technical investment into these schools to make sure that they continuously train throughout the year so that when that time comes, they're ready. Last year, there wasn't any Kodikagere, but the timing was great for the Football Federation selection of the U15 national team, and so they used this as a somewhat selection process to scout the players for that U15 female national team, which, as we all know, did very well in that tournament. So what we're trying to do from the Sports Council is to have our kids participate in more international tournaments and get more exposure.
Jones says it is much more than hosting tournaments for these students, but that the council is working avidly to get teachers professionally trained in football to foster the development of the athletes at a young age as well as the sport.
We need to invest in actual training of the kids, but before we do that, we need to invest in training the trainers. So we started this year with football, and we partnered with the Football Federation to actually get teachers trained and certified to teach these kids the basics of football. And in total, we had 160 participants countrywide because we did it in every district. A lot of these teachers, they go out and do it because they love the sport, but they lack sometimes the basics in terms of training, basics of the rules of the game, the laws, the fundamentals. So we're saying, okay, we'll equip you with this tool because then it will help the National Sports Council in our ultimate goals.
Duane, Moody for News 5.